All right, thanks, Carly. KC Fringe Festival is returning to the Metro. It's going on right now through July 26th.
And joining us with all the fun, we got a full house. We got details with Audrey Crabtree, Lethan Candlish, and Terrace Wyatt Jr. Good morning, gang.
Good morning.
Happy to have you guys on with us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's start off with you, Audrey. Tell us a little bit more about KC Fringe Fest.
Okay, well, this year we have 37 productions. So we are an arts festival where we have new work, original work, wild work, and all different types. We have circus and individual stories like these shows, and we even have a film night. So we have over 190 performances.
Wow.
Yeah, and over 400 artists involved.
That is so cool. And so we want to ask both you guys. We'll start with you, Terrace.
Yes.
You have a show that you do and about a specific topic. You tell us what it's about.
Yes, sir. So my play is titled Hyperactivity. It is a one-act solo performance about an individual just going through life and also dealing with ADHD.
Yeah.
And it's also based off of my experience with ADHD and it through an avant-garde style. And just to tell like the pros and cons of like what I went through from growing up. Now, mind you, this is based off like my experience and like how ADHD developed my life in a good way though. Like there's some beautiful things about the neurodivergency of it, and also just representing the neurodivergency community, because it's not like an often topic that's been talked about a lot.
No, yeah.
And so just like growing up, like being diagnosed with ADHD and developing it with theater, I thought of like, how come I never told this story on stage?
Yeah.
And so my third time doing it with KC Fringe, I just thought like this is like the perfect opportunity to share my story.
That is awesome, Terrace. I'm sure that a lot of people will be able to relate and take something from that for sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lethan, your play, what's yours about?
My piece, I call it a verbal collage of stories about brain injury, because I'm a survivor of brain injury. I have brain injury. But what I really try to do is, I don't want it to be like a lecture talk sort of thing. I really try to bring the drama to the piece, and I call it a verbal collage because I take all these different stories of people looking at brain injury and recovery from different angles, and I try to focus a lot of the piece of just reestablishing identity after trauma is kind of the focus, because we all have trauma in life. Yeah. We all have different traumas. It might be an injury, or it might be losing a job. It might be emotional trauma, and it's all about when that happens, your sense of self can really change, and it's important to find a way to reestablish and really recognize who you are, and that you're the same person, just with a few little differences. And I think that's so very important to do.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are both starting a conversation, and you've mentioned it, representation, conversations about things that people are either afraid to talk about, don't know how to start that conversation. It's incredible to see that you're putting this in this way. And Audrey, this is what people can gain from checking out these local performers, right? You walk away with something more than what you came into it with.
Absolutely, and I feel like we also build a community. We support local artists and we have national artists, so we are excited to let people express what's on their mind and what they're thinking about without any artistic interruption.
Wow. And so if people don't know, it's 10 days, goes till July 26th. It's spread out over multiple venues, right?
7.
7 different venues. So what would you tell people if they're watching this morning and they want to check it out? Where do they go?
I would go to kcfringe.org, where we have all the shows, our workshops, our after parties, our button perks, all the things that you need to know. And you can see all the schedules by tickets, passes. Just jump in and join us.
I want to check out Ned's Night Hole.
You definitely do.
Get a shot of this as interesting performance artist. Anyway, I don't know if we can see it, but it's like a cult following reminiscent of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just so I can't believe all the different acts and all the different venues.
It's something for everyone.
There's comedy, there's magic, there's music.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Circus.
Yeah, so people up on those silks and all that business.
Absolutely. All that business.
Well, thank you all again so much for joining us on the show. Where can people go to find some more information?
Yeah, just you can hop on KC Fringe. You can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at KC Fringe.
Awesome. And thank you both, too, for what you do to be able to put this show and your story into this perspective. It's remarkable.
Yes,
Can't wait to hear how it turns out.
Thanks.
Awesome. Great stuff.